You kids have been voracious for our dazzling display of older champagnes this holiday season. You guys have hammered through everything we put out there. Granted, they're really cool and they're great deals and you should hammer through them. And good golly, you guys did your jobs. But we have one more job for you before the end of the year. And it's an important one. Renaudin. You guys know this house. It's one of our favorite houses. I've often commented that this is one of my take-home champagnes. Love these guys. And is the money thing? Do I do that?
No,
Well, is
Gonna make the little heart. There you go. You're getting a little closer. A little closer.
Yeah, I love these guys. They're so nice. Anyway, the beauty of Renaudin, like with the other cuvées we've been featuring this month, they do all the work for you. They do all the work for you. Best sound in the world. And they really do all the work here. These guys are crazy with a capital K. You may remember last year, was it last year? Earlier this year maybe even, we did a deal on the 2005 Renaudin Brut Nature. It was a Brut Nature bottling they did. That was, 2005 vintage, almost 20 years on tirage. And we sold out of that in a day. You guys flamed that one. Well, today we have the latest incarnation of their young wine, of their fresh wine. The Renaudin Reserve, the Renaudin Réserve, which is kind of like their go-to. It's their biggest production wine. By the way, the whole estate's only 12 hectare. Renaudin used to be a larger property, and over the years they've been dialing it down, honing it, focusing it, because the heirs to Renaudin have their own champagne property, different than this one, and they're kind of like turning their attention towards their new things and worrying less about the old Renaudin, which sounds like a bit of a shame, but in the end, what's done is done. All these wines have been in the cellar forever already, so no matter what the kids are doing nowadays, it doesn't matter. These magical elixirs are already there. This treasure trove of older vintages sitting in the cellars at Renaudin. They are located on the Côte Sud d'Épernay, so the south slopes of Épernay. Just as coming from Épernay as you're heading into the Côte de Blanc, so Grand Cru country, but they're just before it. So a lot of Premier Cru. They're in Moussy and Chavaux and these villages just north of the Côte de Blanc. And their wines are exquisite. They're zero malolactic. Everything's done in stainless steel, except the reserve wines are held in larger oak vats prior to blending. And that's it. As old school as it gets, as classic as it gets. And in this case, we're dealing with a 100% Chardonnay cuvée from 3 of their top sites in the Côte Sud in Épernay. And for this, they produce this fabulous Renaudin Reserve. Now, here's the kicker. The base wine here is 2010. Just like with the Saint-Chamond we did a little while ago. The base wine here is 2010. This wine went on tirage in 2011 or whatever, and was disgorged just this past year. So 14 years on tirage. Now that's 80% of the cuvée. Other 20% is made of reserve wines that are even older than that. So you can count on 20% of this cuvée being 08, 06, 05. It's remarkable. And again, like we talked about with Saint-Chamond, with that fresh disgorgement, you get vitality and energy and the age. But it's usually pretty expensive to do it, right? That's what we talked about last time. That's why Roeder, Dom Perignon, their Onotech series or whatever, they're charging $1,000 a bottle because they're like, hey, that costs money, so you're gonna pay it. With Renaudin, just like it is with Saint-Chamond and some of these guys, this is standard operating procedure. They've been doing it for decades, so the cost is already built in. They don't need to charge more. They're all set in their ways. And what do you get? You get, again, one of the greatest deals in champagne. This is one of my house champagnes. To be perfectly honest, the 2 that I take home the most are Renaudin, and then for a newer champagne, Brioche. I love Brioche from the east side. And I'd say, Renaudin and Brioche are my 2 main go-tos at home for holidays, New Year's, special events, etc. So let's dig into this. This is that's a real smile. That's not faked. That's a real smile. Dosage here is about 6 grams for the reserve. So not too sweet, not too dry. just right. So you got this wonderful acidity, especially in 2010, cooler year, big vintage, great for Chardonnay. So you have the spine-tingling acidity, no mallow, tons of aging, the right proper amount of dosage, and again, I'm spellbound. The last cuvée of this we sold was 2008 base, and we did great with that one, sold a bunch. That wine was wicked good. I dare say that this wine even tastes a hair fresher than the 08, which is remarkable. Look at this. I'm so happy. Been waiting for this because I was out. Tristan was out. We needed some great old champagne. You bought all our other old champagne that was reasonably priced. Ergo, thank God you're here. These guys are tiny. 12 hectares for the whole thing. Their quantities of bottles produced are in the thousands, not in the millions. This ain't like some Veuve Clicquot, 10 million production. No. These guys are micro, they're artisan, they're quality, make gorgeous champagnes, and the price is crazy. $45. $45 for this wine. That's just silly. We'll probably sell out this first batch because we took all they had, which was 204 bottles. Exactly. I bought all of it. We're going to sell all of it. There's more coming early January. So if we do sell out before the end of the year, it is December 28th? 9th. Today? Wow, time's flying. It's December 29th today. If we sell it before the end of the year, have no fear. The second week of January, we should be able to do a secondary follow-up offer with more of this wine. But if you want this before New Year's, or even thinking about New Year's next year, this stuff ages like a sound bitch. Get your orders in now. Click and buy this wine. You absolutely need this wine in your life. What a joy. Like us? Okay, if I do that again, will you? I don't know. That feels like I'm asking for money or something.
No, the kids know.
Yeah, the kids.
Okay, this is for the kids.
It's
And subscribe. Subscribe.
Give me 100.
Yeah, no, I'm not a kid anymore. Meh.